City of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a lien to auction off the campus we bought, the campus we've been working on for 6.5 years. I was not notified of this. We were not notified of this. This past weekend, without an email, this past weekend, without a letter in the mail, this past weekend, without a phone call, the city of Wilmington put a notice on the door handle of both of our schools, informing me that if we don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus. Why are they trying to sell our campus at the very moment that our accounts are frozen? We received no phone calls at all that they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door handle. Somebody stole one set of notifications and sent it to the YouTubian struggle stream, giving us 20 days to pay these back taxes. We already paid $30,000 for water that we don't even use. Now we got to pay another $30,000 for vacant property registration fees that we shouldn't even owe because we should have a waiver. I want all FDMG donors and supporters to get ready for a protest. We may have to march on City Hall, brothers and sisters.
Dr. Umar Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. The Prince of Pan Pizza, as I called him. And I'm not here to roast him. I'm not gonna roast like I used to do back in the day. I used to roast very hard on Umar. I used to call him the Prince of Pot Pies, the the Prince of Pepper Steaks, the Prince of Peach Cobbler. I'm not going to do that. I've been trying not to do that. I've been trying to take the high road. And I'm not going to dogpile on him because he's going through a lot. And Brother Umar is going through a lot, and it's kind of sad. But I got to address what's going on with the FDMG Academy. That school that he's been talking about building has been having trouble for a couple of decades there. When I had a beef with Umar almost a decade ago, I told people the school was never going to open. I told people I wasn't being mean-spirited, but I told people then that school is never going to open, and it's been teetering along, and he's been fundraising for it, and the open dates kept getting pushed back, and it's been a mess. And then Umar's going through things with these women he's dealing with these strange women, these older women, and they're calling him out, and ah, then his daughter, his children are coming out saying disparaging things about him, and it's a mess, man. God, it's a mess. Financial liability going on with the school. Some paperwork popped up that the school is going to be auctioned, and then Umar about all of my bank accounts are frozen. I have no money. He needed some PayPal money. It's bad. So now the FDMG Academy in Wilmington, Delaware, it has allegedly 2 court judgments, and there's like some money, like $76,000 that are unpaid, some kind of back payments and possible taxes. Now there's an alleged pending sheriff sale. So now with these judgments in place, the sheriff's office, from what I'm understanding, this is from it could be even more deeper than this, but from what I gather, the sheriff's office could move forward by seizing the property and auctioning it off. So it looks like that's what they're going to do. And a lot of people are looking at this as the nail in the coffin for Pan-Africanism. Umar says he's the prince of Pan-Africanism. And as we see, Pan-Africanism it's been hanging by a thread, the whole ideology of it. There's a symbolism here, the symbolic collapse of the school and Pan-Africanism. This is what it is. The school was not just a personal mission. It presented itself as like a Pan-African institution. No, named with Marcus Garvey and Frederick Douglass. And what's interesting, Frederick Douglass was not a Pan-Africanist, by the way. Frederick Douglass, he stood on lineage business here. And, for a long time, Umar was saying that he was a descendant of, Frederick Douglass. And then the Frederick Douglass family came out and said, no, that's not true.
Yo, 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 it's Big Ant the Spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and we popped outside one time. NYC, New York City. I think we died tying up in the mix in the cut, but we still had to come over here and spill the real one time, man. We can't take no days off regardless. In time, out of time, we still gotta hold it down. As y'all see right there, Tariq Nasheed spoke on the situation that's been all over the timeline with Dr. Umar, and it's finally, like he said, hit the nail in the coffin with this school being announced that it is closed and it's gonna be up for sale. And I had a link in the description where y'all can watch that in full on Tariq Nasheed YouTube channel. And as he said before, they had their beefs. We know about that. But Tariq kept it all the way 100, bro. And I'm not gonna say that Dr. Umar is the face of Pan-Africanism. I'm not gonna say he's the leader of this thing, because it's like an ideology or a mindset of connection, but at the same time, he's been one of the most vocal people for it. He's been pushing this school, but as the paperwork hit the other day, it's all over the timeline now. It is what it is, bro. He put himself in a position. You got to show up, prove. You got to show up, and you got to shut up. You got to have them results, or people is going to call it out. And I'm going to be real with y'all, bro. I'm not the person that like to see people fail. That ain't never been my thing. That ain't never been my game or my lane. But with Dr. Umar, bro, there's videos that I'm even seeing now where he's just blatantly just being real disrespectful to niggas, and I'm like, dang, I still not the person that want to see you fail, bro. Building schools, building institutes, this ain't nothing new. People been doing that in the culture. People been doing that in the community. People been doing that. There's plenty of dudes who have done this successfully. But Dr. Umar has not been 1,000% transparent and honest with everything going on. He can use as many words, semantics as he want to. I just got to keep it all the way 100, bro. I will not let nobody piss on me and tell me that it's raining. Dr. Umar has had people offer him help. This is documented, factual. He declined on these things. He's been telling us, hey, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Tariq Nasheed said himself, bro, it's not coming. Then the other gimmicks, and then him, I didn't even know he said that stuff about Frederick Douglass, like, hey, we related. And his family had to come out and say, nah, bro, we not related to this dude, man. So I'm just like, nah, at this point in time, bro, Dr. Umar, hey, it would have been dope to see you do your thing and anybody that can build something like this. But, bro, you out here lying. You out here finessing, finagling. And when you're providing empty promises, hold on, let me let this go by, y'all. Let this ambulance go by real quick. Okay. But nah, man, when you out here providing empty promises and got all these dreams that you saying, but you getting everybody else to donate their funds and they hard-earned money for it, bro, that's what people is gonna call a grift. That's what people is gonna call a scam. That's what people is gonna call a liar, a finesser, a con artist. It just is what it is at this point in time. You have been notified on the dates, the paperwork. You got to pay taxes on this land. Now, he's talking about the nonprofit stuff. Well, bro, you knew that you didn't have everything up to date. You knew you didn't have that handled. Why not come tell the people that directly? It just is what it is. But, hey, some people still want to believe in it. They still want to be behind it. I'm not one of those guys. I'm a nigga that's going to use common sense, logic, and what I got going on in my mind at all times. Hey, Pan-Africanism, if you want to push that line, I'm pushing my lineage and things, but y'all do what y'all do, man. We got more coming, more videos, all at 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot, NYC. We'll go down, man. We outside with it one time. Hit that like and turn us up. Y'all know what's up. Studio 56 podcast, lit episode last night as well. My guy Pooh,
My guy Twan, my boy Big T. Y'all know we got more coming in the place to be. For shit show, stay on your pivot, stay blessed, man. We outside with it, NYC.